Yes, indeed. B Marsh Boxing back at it with the post fight review. And this fight right here was between Yvan Mendy, a guy who had over 40 wins, only 4 losses, never been stopped, of fighting in a rematch versus Luke Campbell. And the first 6 rounds, I had it three rounds apiece. You know what I mean? I gave the first three to Luke Campbell. I'm sorry, to Yvan Mendy. Yvan Mendy put the pressure on the guy, from the orthodox position, cutting off the ring, angled his left foot on the outside, and he was landing vicious straight right hands. You know what I mean? Doubling up that lead right hand, throwing the jab, neck snapping type of jabs. Luke Campbell was in there pity patting with the jab on his bicycle, moving. You know what I mean? Throwing, he was digging in with some left hooks to the body, but you know what I'm saying, nothing of consequence because Ivan Mendy had his motor running high. You know what I mean? He was putting the pressure on the man, Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell looked like, hey man, this fight might go like the first fight did. You know what I mean? With Luke, excuse me, Ivan Mendy controlling the ring generalship and the distance and just landing that lead right hand at will. You know what I mean? But after round 6, it was all what's his name? Luke Campbell, you know what I mean? Luke Campbell, he still was on his bicycle, still moving, but he was boxing well, jabbing, you know what I'm saying? From the southpaw stance, he was throwing that left hand finally, which he wasn't doing, in my opinion, in the very first 6 rounds, you know what I mean? And he was throwing combinations and also double right hooks, but the body shots, I think they slowed the man Mendy down because Mendy, he looked gassed after 6 rounds, you know what I mean? He looked gassed, you know what I'm saying? And he couldn't cut off the ring. You know what I mean? It's like he had know how to cut the ring off. You check it, and the man Mendy was just following the guy, and the man Luke Campbell was just boxing beautifully off the back foot, and even standing in the pocket and throwing combinations and getting the fuck up out of dodge. The man Mendy just having his high guard up. You know what I mean? And it was a uphill battle for the man Mendy in the second half of the fight. You know what I mean? And I gave Mendy only 2 rounds in the second half, you know what I'm saying? The 12th round and I believe the 10th round, you know what I mean? So overall, that's 5 rounds for him. So I had the man Luke Campbell winning this fight 7 rounds to 5. Luke Campbell is going to be in, whoever won this fight is going to be in line for a title shot, you know what I mean? This was between the number 1 and the number 2 contender. Hit that thumbs up, fellas. Y'all fellas in the chat, don't come in this piece eavesdropping. Hit that thumbs up one time, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to, you can get up out the room. You know what I'm saying? Leave that thumbs up if you're going to come through and listen to the content. You know what I mean? Straight up, I'm giving you this post fight review right after the fight. It was a very entertaining fight. You know what I mean? I thought Luke Campbell, he boxed well in the second half of the fight. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this was a fight between the number 1 and the number 2 contenders, excuse me, in the WBC. And Luke Campbell advances. You know what I mean? I thought Luke Campbell definitely has improved since the first time they fought, especially from that fight he had with the man Linares coming off the deck and actually even making it a closer fight. You know what I mean? Losing on points in a close fight. But now, Mikey Garcia, who knows how long he'll stay a lightweight, you know what I mean? He might vacate them belts or Luke Campbell might face Mikey Garcia, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Luke Campbell next. You know what I mean? Yvan Mendy, I'm sorry for him. He got to go to the back of the line. But Luke Campbell, man, he's going to be due for a title shot, and don't be surprised if he fights for a vacant WBC title some point in time next year. B Marsh Box, leave your thoughts and comments. I had this fight 7 rounds to 5 for the man, Luke Campbell. B Marsh Box, and I'm out. Peace.